In late September, the West Bloomfield Fire Department will open its doors to the entire community for its annual open house at Fire Station Number 1 on Orchard Lake Road, with opportunities to learn about community organizations and, of course, that ever-important home safety information as well. Here to tell me more is West Bloomfield Firefighter and Paramedic Patrick Donovan. Patrick, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Tyler. Good morning. How you doing today?
Good. I'm doing well. Glad to have you on the show to talk about the fire department open house a little bit earlier this year than it's been in past years, but that's for an exciting reason. Big renovations coming at Fire Station Number 1, the annual location for this event. Those are set to begin somewhere in October, which is why this event is moving into September. I want to start with that, though, from the firefighters' perspective, having some renovations coming to one of our oldest local fire stations. I presume that's a pretty exciting piece of news for your team.
Oh, yeah, it's super exciting. Whenever you get a chance to get some new equipment, new station, it kind of boosts morale. People get excited around here. It looks like, just from the plans of how this station is going to be built, it's going to be pretty exciting. And I think all the firefighters here in West Bloomfield, as well as the community, when they come and visit Station 1, they're going to enjoy it a lot to see all the new station and all its new features that we have. And then also we'll be there once that station's built is this tower that's behind me. That's a new tower we got as well. And that'll be stationed at that station as well.
Yeah, a lot of great new features coming to the West Bloomfield Fire Station on Orchard Lake Road. You can learn more about that, wbtownship.org, and stay tuned to West Bloomfield Township Board meetings for more updates right here on Civic Center TV. Firefighter Donovan, the open house is a great opportunity for people to come into Fire Station Number 1 and learn more about the fire department, see some of the work that your team does on the day-to-day. But beyond just being able to interface with the community on a dedicated day once a year, why is this an important outing for the fire department on the front of getting out that public information for safety purposes, especially as we change seasons and head toward the colder months of the year?
Well, this is our one time a year that we really try to get the whole community together at a station where it is all about fire safety. And we try to reach the public as many community members as we can. This also includes, the families that are around and all the children, where they can come in and they get to see some of the new exciting stuff that we have. As well, like I said, with the fire safety this year is going to be talking about lithium-ion batteries and the safety in the home. That's this year's theme. Usually NFPA, they usually come out with a theme for us, and it's some sort of problem that's been going on in the United States, and they decided that lithium batteries was the choice this year. And as you know, lithium batteries are everywhere. I have 5 of them on me right now. I had 6 earlier when I had my radio on me, but I got these ear pods on that there's 3 batteries in that, the case, the 2 earbuds, your phone, everything's got these lithium batteries in them. So it's important to get some safety tips out there, and that's what we're going to try to hit on this year. As well as, again, we always like to talk about smoke alarms and staying in, sleeping with your bedroom closed. There's a bunch of safety tips that we'll talk about. Hopefully we can get as many of the community that we can at this event, because it's super exciting and we want to reach as many people as we can. So,
and it's not just telling people this information. You also have opportunities to show them some of this in action, from demonstrations of a kitchen fire. Of course, the smokehouse is there, which is a great opportunity mostly for the kids to see just how important those fire safety lessons they learn in school or they're taught by their parents at home are in action, just how quickly a room can fill with smoke and how dangerous that can be. How much does the seeing element of something like the open house help to really drive that information that you're providing to the community all throughout the year home to people that visit here in Greater West Bloomfield?
Well, in particular, one of our demonstrations that we're doing this year, we haven't done it in the past couple of years, but it's going to be a kitchen fire, a grease fire. We're going to put a little demonstration about that on, and it's going to show how we can get a grease fire to get going, and then we're going to talk about what to do. And actually seeing it happen means a lot more to someone than just telling them and then it goes, they forget about it. So when you're telling them and they get to actually see it in action, it means that much more. So for this, we'll do a kitchen fire. We'll teach them how to smother a fire out, turn the heat off. We're trying to get rid of the oxygen. We're trying to get rid of the heat. So there's a couple examples right there. as well as when we have a new inflatable fire safety house. We just got it. We've only set it up once, so it's going to be exciting to show the kids that. So they get to go through the house, and there'll be little demonstrations inside the house of what to do if there's a fire. Get down, stay low, get out of the house, go to a meeting spot. So when you're actually doing it, it means that much more to the community, or that much more to someone. That's how I learn too. I learn by seeing. I don't learn by just reading it or hearing it. I like to see what's going on when I'm learning. So.
And we're often very visible out there every year at the fire department open
Mm-hmm.
house. We talk to a lot of people that attend the event. Of course, the vendors that are there providing some of this safety information and these resources to families across the community. But what stands out to me year in and year out is, while this is focused on fire safety and fire prevention from your side of the coin, a lot of what is available there in terms of these resources are connecting people with things that necessarily aren't directly connected to the fire department, like public health information and some different vendors that can come into your home to help prevent those fire safety hazards themselves. Why is that an important part of what happens at this fire department open house year in and year out?
Well, it's kind of as a fire department, it's almost like we are a catch-all for all safety. And some of the stuff still includes fire. Like we'll have the dryer cleaning there for dryers, trying to make sure that they keep the dryers clean all the way to the outside. But another important one is the flu vaccine. That's another one that we have. The Alanis Foundation comes in every year, and they offer free flu shots at the station. So it's a nice, easy, convenient way to get your flu shot each year too. But we're a safety department. We're not just a fire department. We're trying to make sure that we can keep people safe in every aspect. Not just fires alone. And as everybody knows, or most people know, we do run medic here too. So we're all paramedics as well. So not just fire, we're also trying to teach people some kind of medical information as well, medical safety as well.
When it comes to our public safety officials, mostly when we think about our police officers, the buzzword over the past several years has been community policing, having that interface with members of the community so they're familiar with their local police officers should they ever have an encounter with them. But I'd imagine, too, for firefighters, for paramedics especially, that sort of element in our community would also be extremely important if there ever is an emergency. So how much of that community firefighting element, so to speak, comes into this open house, and why it is so important from the firefighter and paramedic perspective to be able to have that interaction with members of our local area?
Well, overall, it is always nice to meet people. Like you'll see people on calls and everything, and it's nice to see people when you're not on a call. So engaging with everybody other than those calls, it is nice. Getting out to, even when we go out to, like when I do inspections and stuff, just meeting the community and trying to make sure everything's, properly, like our sprinkler systems are working, and I'm teaching people about that, the fire extinguishers, teaching people how to use their fire extinguishers, knowing what we have for resources as well. One thing that we have is that we install smoke alarms here, and a lot of people might not know that, but when we're out there engaging with the community, we can pass that message along as well. And going with that, if anybody is less fortunate, or we always try to target high hazard populations like the seniors and people with children and disabled. If you know anybody that doesn't have smoke alarms or working smoke alarms, we are more than happy to go to their house and install these smoke alarms for them. And if you don't engage with the community and teach them about that, they don't know about these programs that we offer. So that is one. I recommend that if someone that has or needs smoke alarms, call us, 248-409-1505. We'd be more than happy to install smoke alarms for you. Like I said, it's getting out and engaging with the community. It teaches them, like we have some of these other programs to offer. We also have CPR training that we offer as well. And there's a lot of other programs.
You'll be able to learn a little bit more also about the hands-only CPR and generally about CPR and first aid training at the open house as well. For more information on those training opportunities, we just had Blake Belsky, one of the captains and coordinators for the emergency services on our program. That can be found on civiccentertv.com. We're joined by firefighter and paramedic Patrick Donovan on the program today as we preview the West Bloomfield Fire Department open house happening September 21st at Fire Station number 1. Patrick, before we let you go, any other details we haven't covered yet today that would be important for the community to know before they come out on that Sunday to Fire Station number 1?
When you come out, just expect that we had a lot of activities going on. So a couple things I didn't add, or mention, that we will have our brand new tower truck there. It'll be fully extended. Get up and get to see it. It's, brand new. Before it gets a couple years old, you get to see this thing. Well, it is shining. So it's super nice to see that. We have extrication demos come out, so you can see us cutting up cars. Again, we're going to have that kitchen fire. We have the brand new fire safety house. It's inflatable. Get the kids out there, and they're going to be running through this house, and they're going to be amazed how big this house is, and it's outdoors, and it's an inflatable house. It's really cool to see. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Like I said, we got the hazmat truck's going to be there. Our tech rescue. Last year, our tech rescue had a huge tire, and through mechanical advantage and ropes, these small kids are able to pull this giant tire around, and they were like over there pulling this tire around like crazy because they thought it was so cool. So come out, please. Like I said, we are absolutely excited to have as many community members as we can. So, please come out and visit us at Station 1 on September 21st from noon to 3.
More information always available on their Facebook page as well at WB Fire Department. Patrick, thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me, Tyler. You have a great day.